How's it going, everybody? Rich here at Flipping for a Living. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I've kind of been out of sorts lately. I don't know, I feel kind of goofy. My world has just kind of been upside down the last couple weeks, and I haven't been able to put out a lot of content. And I apologize for that. I don't know why I feel so weird. Oh, just a second. Oh, okay, that's better. That makes sense. That's why I was feeling weird. So, how's it going? This is one of my pickups this week. I've always wanted these things, oh my God, I can't even talk straight. Being on this inversion table for 15 seconds and I feel like I'm gonna barf. That's why I don't do so well on the rides. Not a big fan of the fair, the state fair. Whew. Wow. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. This is one of the things I bought. It's an inversion table. I've always wanted one, but they've always been out of my price range, and I finally found one. It seems to be a nice high quality one, 25 bucks. I got a bit of a bad back after 40 years of playing sports. And hopefully this helps correct it a bit, or maybe it's just a snake oil, I don't know. So we'll try it out, and if it doesn't work for me, I'm sure it'll work for somebody else for $75 or $100, because these things are expensive. So it was well worth the investment. So yeah, let's move on to what else I got this week. So sorry again, guys, I haven't been putting out a lot of content. I have been busy with the start of the school year. I run before and after school programs with my nonprofit corporation, and that's really takes up a lot of my time in September getting things organized for the entire school year. But that's out of the way now. We can get back to doing a lot more flipping and a lot more videos sharing this stuff with you. So what else did I pick up this last weekend? It was actually 10 days ago that I got all this stuff at a community sale just outside of our city, and I'm going to share it with you real quick. So along with the inversion table, I got this awesome portable boombox stereo system, does everything, has a radio, the whole 9 yards. You can pull around on the wheels. This thing's really heavy, and it plays great. They hooked it up for me. We had it playing. Sounds great. Got it for 10 bucks. Easily going to be able to flip that locally for $40 or $50. Something I got for myself, which is just a great find. These people bought this vanity for in their bathroom. They're going to take it up to their cabin, and they said, well, we got it up there and realized it wasn't going to fit. So for whatever reason, rather than taking it back to the store, they threw it in their garage for a few months, and then they couldn't return it. And their loss is my gain. I got this for 5 bucks. I am renovating my downstairs bathroom, so that's going to come in really handy. I got this Omron digital blood pressure monitor for $3 from the same people. They were kind of giving stuff away. This is one of my favorite purchases of the weekend. Was this. I've never had anything like this. It looks like it came straight out of the Jetsons TV show with this cool looking metallic base. I think it was probably out of a doctor's or dentist office in the 60s. Super nice chair. I know it's got a little bit of crack in the seat, but people are really looking for this retro furniture, so keep your eye open for that. I paid $10 for that, and I know I'll easily flip that for $50 as is. Got a nice cool beer sign here. It's all in German. As you can see there, I paid 2 bucks for it, or maybe you can't see, but I paid $2 for that. It's got this nice raised middle here, nice glass one, really nice shape, no scratches. 2 bucks for that. I sell these all day long for $25, $30 locally. Don't have to worry about shipping out the glass, so that's awesome. Some more retro furniture, a set of kind of, I was questionable on these. They're in really nice shape, but they're kind of almost in that 80s style as opposed to 70s that people aren't really into yet. But they do have a nice steel frame, glass top. I may just end up keeping these for in my basement, but we'll see. $10 for the pair. A couple nice reels. I like buying fishing rods also, but when you can get reels just on their own for $1 or $2 a piece, always snap them up for $1 or $2. Take a chance on them. Some of them sell $30, $40, $50, $60 or more if they're a really sought after brand. These two I'm going to get at least $20 a piece out of, so that was good, 10 times our money. Not exactly sure why I bought this bubblegum machine. I guess it's because it was just too good of a deal to pass up on. It has the key, it locks, it had gum in it already, $5 for that. I may just keep that hanging around for the kids at one of the schools. I got this old steel trunk here. It's in pretty nice shape. A lot of times these seem to have water damage or they're really beat up for whatever reason, but I've sold a lot of these over the years and I get no problem. I have no problem getting $40 or $50 for these locally. So that's what I'll do with this one. I'll just sell it locally on a Facebook buy and sell or Craigslist or whatever. Paid $15 for that. That'll be a quick flip for 50. Probably be gone sooner than later. This is the second one of these I've gotten in 2 weeks. I don't think I've ever had one. And then in the span of 2 weeks, I got two of these Brother portable typewriters. And each one I paid $2 for, and they're going for $30 to $50 online. So that was a great purchase. I guess people are starting to be done with their Tassimos. $2 on this one. I gotta trust that it's gonna work. You never know for sure. The people seemed honest enough. And you know, I think these people were just getting rid of stuff. So I trust that it's gonna work. They didn't seem like people that were gonna be deceptive. They were just one of those garage sales that you love to be at, where people literally just don't want it anymore. They're almost on the verge of giving it away, but they figured they might as well make a couple bucks because it's a community garage sale. I got to this garage sale, one of the first people there, and I'm going to show you some other stuff I got also. So it was a great sale. So yeah, Keurig Tassimo for $2. I'll probably just flip that locally for 20 or 25 also. Move it quickly rather than worry about selling it online and getting you know, a little bit more. Fourth quarter is here, so here's a few awesome fourth quarter finds. This is brand new in the box, stainless steel pizza oven. You can see, or maybe you can't, 20 bucks on there. I got it for $15. No, I'm sorry, these people 10 bucks. They were at the half price part of the day already, so I got that for $10. And it's brand new still, so that's gonna be a great Christmas present for somebody, 40 or 50 bucks. A couple Lego books, still in like new condition. They even have the little Lego men still in them. Those are normally taken out. These were $1 a piece, so that was a fantastic find. Skylanders Xbox One, the most recent Xbox version. I got this guy for $4. I asked for $1 off just for the heck of it. Actually, I offered him $3 and they met me in the middle at $4. So a good deal on that. That's easily selling for $20. So I got that for $4, 5 times our money. I was going to do this last, but I'll show it right now. This giant stack of electronics. I love this purchase. A lot of people shy away from this stuff. It is a bit of a niche market. You got to be careful what you're grabbing. Make sure you're not getting broken stuff. But what I did here was this entire stack of electronics. This guy was a DJ. He was just getting rid of stuff. He obviously has all the current stuff. He's still DJing. He's been doing it for 20 years, he said. So this was just some of his outdated media that he was getting rid of. I got this entire stack for $50, and there are several pieces in here. This TX stuff is really good. Obviously Sony, Kenwood, there's a Yamaha tape player down here. I mean, any one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things are probably going to get my $50 back. So this $50 investment is probably going to end up being more like $300 to $400 return, which is fantastic. It's a little more long tail, a little bit of a niche market selling this outdated media stuff, outdated electronics, but they do sell if you have the patience and the room to store it, which I do. Oh, and best of all, he did have this for $2, this Sony little mini talkbook recorder, and he insisted that I take that in the $50, and this alone could get me my $50 back. So a really awesome deal there. I'm gonna make, you know, a few $100s off of $50. I love that. So yeah, the other people that were just giving the stuff away, this is also what I got from them. It's pretty much out of season where I live. I won't be bringing this out of the shed until next year now. But this all-in-one trimmer, edger, the whole 9 yards, $10 for that. Plus I even got it a little bit cheaper because we bundled some stuff together. This is brand new in the box. Tape is still on it. An electric chainsaw, also you can see there for $10. Same people, but probably more like $8. That is been used. but they did keep the box, which is nice. This Hilti drill, these things are like high end for drills, and this was $5 was the tag on it, but again, probably more like $4. I'm gonna get $50 for that. So another awesome find. I love when you get those people who just, again, they just literally want to get rid of it, and you will find those. Just keep plugging away. You will find those sales as long as you keep looking. Don't give up. Like, I think I went to about 12 sales this day before I even bought my first thing, which was that little brother thing for $2. So yeah, these were just some of my random pickups, because I did go to about 35-40 sales. Not all of them had stuff, but sometimes when you're at a sale, you just want to pluck something out of them. And these chaotic cards, about half of them have been open, about half of them haven't. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of them there. I got all those for $5, and I'm just gonna resell them as a bundle and get about 40 or 50 bucks for all of them. Chaotic never took off like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon, obviously not nearly as popular. But on the worldwide market of eBay or Amazon, there's still a lot of people that play these and are looking for these. And yeah, that's gonna get me for sure 40 bucks back. Some $1 or less items I got. Well, I guess this helmet wasn't $1. It was $2. Little kid's BMX helmet. I'd probably go local with that too. We'll see. Haven't really looked up comps yet, but $2 cannot go wrong. That is also from those people who were giving stuff away, so it was probably less than $2. And these also were not $1, but some Chuck Taylors. Not sure the age on these Converse Chuck Taylor All-Stars. Ladies, obviously, or maybe not ladies, I don't know, whatever, it's all good. $3 for those. Should be an easy $20 to $25 flip. So we're making really good. This is obviously, again, why I love yard selling for my sourcing. It's absolutely the best margin, the best markup you can find. It's unfortunate I can only do it 5 months a year where I live, and that's why I will eventually be coming to your home state if you have sun all year round and stealing these deals from you. But we can be friends doing it, right? Nothing like a little bit of healthy competition. So some more $1 finds now, or less, for fourth quarter. A couple kids' toys, games, puzzles, whatever you want to call them. These are still new in the box. $1 a piece for those. Should get, you know, 10 bucks for those. I just took a gamble on these. I don't even remember the last time I bought a Polaroid, but these were $1 each. I'm sure there's a market for these out there. I was going to take a shot for $1. I always will if my instincts tell me to grab it or not. Out of a free bin, you guys, I got this Harvest Moon DS case holder. Free bin. Always make sure and pop into those free bins for a little bit and see what's there. And it is for an iPhone 4, but I actually had an iPhone 4 up until a year ago. I know people still have them. Kids still have them. And if you're going to give your kid a phone, put it in an OtterBox that I got out of a free bin that I'll probably get $15 for easily for that. And these two just kind of blew my mind. I don't know if people just forget what they pay for stuff, or they just have no clue what to resell it for. But this Nerf gun here, pump action, actual Nerf brand, 25 cents for that. We know that's going to be $15 or $20. We don't even need to figure what the margin is, but it's huge. And this also, Transformers Nerf gun for a dime. Let me just see if I can transform it here for you quickly. See if I can hold my camera. Yeah, check that out. Super awesome. Transforming Nerf gun for a dime. I think that one, I can't even remember because it was 10 days ago, but I felt guilty, and I think I actually gave him a toonie or a loonie, which is $1 or $2 in Canada, just because I knew the kid was selling it, and that was just ridiculous to only charge a dime. So, is that it? Is that everything? Is that my haul? Did I go through it all? Yeah, so that's it, you guys. That's everything. Spent about 260 bucks and about 3.5 hours, 4 hours of my time. And you know, it's going to be easily another $1,000 day out of this. So 4 times our money for sure. probably more like 5 when it gets right down to it. Yard selling is the best. I love doing it, and I love sharing these finds with you guys. I hope I give a little bit of edutainment when I'm doing these videos, and you know, I really appreciate you guys coming to the channel. I just want to reiterate, I do it a lot. You do not need to be a brain scientist or a rocket surgeon to do this. You just need to have a little bit of drive, some extra time, go out to those yard sales, spend a couple hours. Whether you want to bring $20 and flip it and turn it into 60 or 100, I guarantee you can do that if you're buying right. Take out $100 and turn it into $300, $400, $500. It's not tough to do, you guys. You know what this stuff is worth. Stay current. When you're new to this, just stay current. Go buy stuff that you still see in the stores for sale. Go buy things that you know that you're using at home on a daily basis, or your friends and family. Buy it at 10 cents on the dollar, sell it at 50 cents on the dollar. Do the math yourself. You're making 4 or 5 times your money. It's easy money. Anybody can do it. I encourage you all to get out there and start flipping for a living. Thanks so much for coming to the channel. Oh, I forgot about a bunch of video games, so I'm going to show you those. So my best deal of the weekend, you guys, I almost forgot about it. Actually, no, I didn't forget about it, but I almost forgot to add to the video, was this video game haul. Now, there's nothing super rare in here, but the best part about it is there's a nice mixture. There is 0 sports games whatsoever, and I got them dirt cheap. This person was asking $1 a game for all these games. Wii games, no sports ones, a few Mario ones, so that's cool. A few GameCube games, getting tougher to find. Some fairly average Game Boy Advance games, but still some good $8, $10, $12 games there. A handful of PlayStation 1 games, and yeah, the huge stack of PlayStation 3 games. There's just over 60 items here, and I ended up getting all of them for $40. I just asked, well, what if I took them all? And $40 was the number. So 60 games, for sure an average of $5 a piece. I mean, that is low, but just to give a quick number, I mean, we're looking at minimum $300 profit for sure off of that $40, and I won't be surprised if it pushes $500 to $600. But I always like to estimate low, and the rest is a bonus. Stray bag in the background over there. Well, thanks for coming to the channel, you guys. Sorry I was away for a couple weeks. I'm going to be putting out as much content as I can. Yard sale season is winding down here, so we're going to get into some other aspects of reselling, and hopefully we can learn this together. Thanks for coming to Flipping for a Living. I hope you all have a great day and love what you do.